Good morning, church, and welcome to this week's midweek update. I'm Craig, obviously, and I got Pastor Kerry in the church auditorium ready to share with you something quite special this update. Before I hand over to him, we've got some announcements, and from tomorrow at 1 o'clock, we are starting a brand new series on understanding, okay? And it'll be a 3-part series led by Pastor Kerry. The first part's going to be understanding children, and that will be followed by 2 more elements of the series. One will be understanding men and the other one understanding women. So look out for that. That will be with you all kicking off tomorrow at 1 o'clock for your viewing pleasure, okay? And obviously tomorrow is also ANZAC Day. So we wanted to just acknowledge that, and I'm going to hand over to Pastor Kerry in the church auditorium to share with you a little bit more.
Hi, church. How are you going? I just want to quickly mention, someone said, how are we going to do a Pentecost service this year? And I said to them, and I want to share that with you all, is that in the book of Acts, it talks about sharing the gospel in our homes 39 times. And so we're not going to celebrate Pentecost as such because we are doing it right now. We're celebrating Pentecost every day in our homes, listening to worship music, blaring it out, talking to our neighbours. So this is the time of Pentecost. We're actually in it right now. So my encouragement to you all, just speak to your neighbour, bring the good news to your community as you're walking about and talking about faith, love and hope, okay? And we'll have a really good time. This weekend is ANZAC Day. Tomorrow we're going to get up really early and celebrate ANZAC Day. Now, why we've been celebrating all our the teachers, the nurses, and the people working in the shopping centres that are at the moment are in the front line with this coronavirus. Tomorrow, we're going to actually take a step back and honour and salute those who have served this country, both young and old. And I know we've got a few people actually in our congregation that have served in the Army, in the Air Force, and the Navy, and in the hospitals in wartime. And I just want to salute you and thank you all for serving this great country. And tomorrow is all about Australia and New Zealand Army Corps. That's the ANZACs. And I can actually say, Craig, that I am actually a true ANZAC. I haven't served in the Army, but I am an Australian citizen and a New Zealand citizen. So it actually is celebrated across these 2 countries, and actually it's celebrated across the globe. A couple of years ago, I went to Africa and I was part of the ANZAC Day celebrations over there in Kenya. So the ANZAC is a great spirit, and it's I believe it's going to be a great day of celebration, completely different tomorrow. But as a little fun part of it, and this is not meaning to be disrespectful to the ANZAC Day ceremony, but you know, each week I've been trying to bring to you an instrument. Well, this week I've pulled the old trumpet out, and I can play a little bit of the last post. And so it's a tribute to all the ANZACs, past and present, and all the service personnel. I just want to play a little part of the last post that you should be hearing around in your communities tomorrow. And I think Pastor Craig is actually going to bring out the to help me along. Okay, so I'm going to play a bit of the last post. It may come out well, it may not, but okay. Salute to you all. Craig. Whew.
Wow, the kazoo and the trumpet. Who saw that coming? As Pastor Kerry mentioned, we just honour you tomorrow and over this weekend. So God bless you all. A couple of other things just in terms of announcements and something coming up this afternoon. Obviously, we want to keep all of you connected as best as possible, and we've been seeing a lot of you on Zoom calls. Some of you will be aware of that. Some of you might not have jumped into our video chats as yet, but I encourage you to do so. You can find out when they're happening, generally speaking, on our Slack channels. Okay, so if you aren't currently connected to our Slack channels, just encourage you to do that. If you don't know how to do that, please give me a call either in the office or drop me an email at craig@hillside.org.au. We'll be able to get you signed up and sorted on Slack. But this afternoon at 3 o'clock, that's Friday afternoon, at 3 o'clock, Pastor Kerry and myself will be jumping onto a Zoom call. We'll be sharing that link in an email coming out to you very shortly, and obviously as standard via our Slack channels. And you can just click in and join the chat. We'd love to just see what you're up to, say hello to you, see your smiling faces, and I'm sure there might be a couple of instruments, maybe a couple of jokes as well. So just to end off your week, we'd love to catch up with you. So 3 o'clock today, Friday, come and have a chat, have a coffee with Pastor Kerry and myself. We'd love to see you. And if you need any technical support, we're doing this video. It's 12:30 on Friday, so hopefully we'll be up with you in the next half an hour. So you've got a couple of hours to get in touch with me. One way or another, you can get in touch with me. I'll put my details in the description of this video. If you need tech support in order to jump on for our Zoom chat at 3 o'clock, just get in touch. Okay, so church, lovely to check in with you. I hope you're all doing well, and we will catch up again tomorrow from 1 o'clock, where Pastor Kerry's first part of the Understanding series will be up online for you on our YouTube channel. Take care, God bless you, and we will check in again very soon. Bless you, church.
Miss ya, love ya, miss you, Craig.
Miss you too.
In the office.
Yeah.